Hello everybody, Revenov back at it again with another spicy video for you. Why? Who is the lovely lady that we are seeing today? It is one so fair a portrait of a quite encapsulating mother from her youth. Here's a commission made for MR. She wanted to give something to her mother for Mother's Day some time back, and so she reached out to me to get something going. Now at the time, she wanted to try a different style of art away from the usual life portraits that many had to offer. Honored, I took up the task to make one myself. Given the source material, I could say that Mother Dearest was quite the beau, especially when she smiled, and I don't know if you know this, but I favor more the woman who could continue to look good even when they're not smiling or when they're frowning. I guess there is a level of elegance that comes with it, kind of when you look at the models in those fashion magazines. All mood, and that's where I was going with this. She already looked good without the smile, but I wanted to keep that warming element of hers when she especially did, so I worked on showing just the smallest nudge of her lips to convey that. That in a monochromatic piece and some dramatic lighting with a dash of color, and we were getting to be a little theatrical. Well, the flowers helped accentuate and give the portrait a little bit more uniqueness. Glad I asked MR what Mother's favorite flora were. Orchids, by the way. Also, the lacing towards the end of the video is one of my most favorite things about this piece. I'm finding very quickly that I like those pattern details on fabric for an extra touch, and boy does it look fab. I'll admit, it was daunting having to do a portrait of someone's mother, especially when you think about missing the accuracy of a person's facial features, but also a rather thrilling experience to be a part of something special. It was additionally heartwarming to know that my piece was printed and framed afterwards too. So, as a kid, many, not all, but many families did the whole hanging their kids' drawings on fridges. I'm glad that my doodly art's now making it onto concrete painted walls of homes to be enjoyed or given to loved ones as presents. Having done this is giving me more confidence to pitch myself, my art, to get more of my pieces hung up all over the place. Perhaps not on the grand scale of a celebrity's level, but having one's work wanted by others can make any artist beam with joy. I'll take whatever chance I can get. Well, within reasonable means, of course. Speaking of, I haven't done another commission since this one, and this was some years back. I never publicly marketed myself for commissions, but would take some on request. This time I'm planning on selling myself, not like that, my art services soon, since I'm finding I'm becoming a lot more comfortable in taking up new challenges. Well, there's nothing more interesting than getting your own site going, and I can toss in all my T's and C's for all of you in case you consider chasing my ass for a piece. On the other aspects of my life, I've recently gotten into MTG. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but I've done a collab video with Revenov, my huboo, over on his channel. It's not really art related, it's more about opening up booster packs and other magic related things, but it's also gotten me into thinking about making my own tokens, which I have been doing. If you've been chasing me over on Facebook and Instagram. If you're interested to see how that turns out, follow me there. If you follow me on YouTube, it's gonna take a while, that's for sure. Anyway, what about you? Do you draw? Do you doodle? Do you plan on being a poor, starving artist like the rest of us? Let me know. Revenov